It's a fresh Xbox One. Straight from Aaron at Xbox. And without it, I would not be able to play Star Wars Battlefront! That tape is freshly sliced as well. Yeah. Comes with everything I need. The Xbox One, the hard drive, a terabyte hard drive, an Xbox One chat headset, high-speed HDMI cable wireless networking capability, an Xbox One wireless controller, and then Halo 5 Guardians Limited Edition, including downloadable game and add-on content. Everything! I might need to get started. That's what it looks like. There's that controller. I may stick with that controller. I may get the new one, though. I don't know yet. Depends on how it feels in my hand. And I like that style. That's clean. That is uber techy. That's very Tron. To me, that's just Tron. And I love Tron. Many people who know me know that I love Tron. Inside, we have the handlebar. We have the porthole through which I can stare at you further. And we also have the rest of the box. I'm going to open it like this because I have a feeling things are just going to fall out otherwise. Wow, that's beautiful. You can't see through that. It's very not see-through-y right there. That's okay. It's just the box. Don't get too excited. This is what we're here for. Very special. It's the controller. And on the side, we have a series of numbers. On this side, a series of symbols. Now, I will tell you, honestly, I'm not the biggest Halo fan. I've played Halo in the past, and every single time I don't do well. I'm not an FPS kind of guy. It's not necessarily my thing, which is what makes Battlefront kind of odd. Like, well, why would you want to play Battlefront? Because I'm a huge Star Wars fan, okay? I loved playing video games when they were these video games, right? And it's not that I mind Halo any more than I mind Star Wars Battlefront, but I want to try it again. I want to see how well I do. Maybe time has made things better with me not honing my skills on a regular basis. It does feel nice. I really like that. It's very chromy bluish right there in that general D-pad region. That's nice. Yeah. James Swanson, watching live, asks, Chris, will you ever stream you playing Battlefront? I've asked if I can get the rights to stream, and I was told by someone who works at Lucasfilm that I should be okay. So theoretically, I will be streaming Battlefront, and I believe I'll be able to do it directly through the Xbox One. Haven't figured out how to do it yet. I'm not a game streamer. If I play games, usually it's on the phone. This is where I play most of my games, like Shooty Skies and Crossy Road. Love those games. Okay, on with the Xbox unboxing. Please, feel free to ask questions during this broadcast, and I will address them if I see them and if I have the ability to address them. This is a seemingly collectible tin. There's that side, that side, that side. I'm assuming there are some discs inside. Yeah, huh? Oh, yeah, tons of discs inside. There are probably a few Easter eggs, too. And given that, there are more Halo fans out there, potentially in my community, you would likely know more about this than I would, but that's okay. I'm going to learn. And there's no time like the present, right? It's never too late. You're never too old to play video games. Given that I'm older than most of the video games that you've played, this appears to be scratch-off for redeeming Halo 5. This is also, 14-day Xbox Live trial. I don't know if I'm going to be picking that up yet. Ooh, I like this. Metal art? Oh, this is so cool. I've yet to put one of these things together. This is very special. What am I building here? Oh, is that the laser sword? Is that... Do I remember that right? Laser sword? I know, I'm a total noob. But you know what? At least I'm putting it out there. I'm not pretending to be someone I'm not. To me, Battlefront, I can't wait. Star Wars, Halo, it's like, well, I've never done well at it. And I've tried. It was laser sword, right? I think I remember that somewhat. Is this the chance for me to build, more? Maybe it's not a laser sword. There are all sorts of intricate pieces there. That's kind of nice. I'm checking comments here. Hadi Yassin asks, what was your first console, Chris? Oh, gosh. The Atari 2600? Or the NES? Possibly. Well, no, I guess they really weren't mine. My first console was an Xbox. I think. I don't know. I've had so many. Growing up, of course, it was the Atari 2600 and the Intellivision. Never had a ColecoVision, but a friend did. And I guess I never had the Intellivision either. That was also a friend's. I love that stuff. Metal Earth, yeah, 3D laser cut models. Oh, this is what we're going to be building there. Ooh, what is it? Y'all would tell me. Y'all would know. Whoa, this is like way intricate. And I'm actually going to build it. Why not? Now, hopefully it doesn't rust in the metal puzzle there that I sneezed on. There's the little envelope in which sat the metal art. I have a gift from Justin York. I think it was the AT-AT or the Millennium Falcon that I'd yet to put together. How does the new controller compare to the one from the 360? It's been so long. Feels the same. It really does. Maybe it's weighted differently. And I guess I'd have to find an Xbox 360 controller to compare it to. Seemingly very similar. Eerily similar. Not that that's a bad thing, but this is just, going by memory. Operation Order. What is this? Well, this side is French. I can tell you that much right now. Authorized receipts. So this is just bonus content. I mean, fun stuff, especially for Halo fans. That's why I want to get into it, so that as I go back to watch this video again in the future, I'll think, wow, I can't believe I'm still playing with this. That's fun. I've done that a lot with existing fandoms. A lot. Sherlock, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter. What else have I binged on? Daredevil. I binge on a few things and then become a forever fan. Battlestar Galactica was another one. Whoa, dossiers! Oh, cool! You know what this reminds me of? Look, there are collectible cards here. Spartans, Frederick, John, Linda, Kelly, all the Spartans. Well, maybe not all the Spartans, but they're cards. Little like, you could read more about, each of the characters that are, that can be read about. Well, I guess one side is French, the other side is English. So if you speak French, awesome. If you don't, you can just read the English side, like myself. That's kind of neat. It reminds me of back in the day, and I mean way back in the day, they had these mail-away card sets of animals, and you could effectively mail away, and every month they would send you a different set of cards with animals on them. And they always advertised these cards of animals. And every month you'd get a different set. And I always wanted it, because they'd always say, and if you order today, you get a jade pendant of an elephant. I just thought that was the most amazing thing. Cards, collectibles, like, even back then. I never got my animal cards, though. Do y'all know what I was talking about? Like, they were, like, this big or so, and you could get a carrying case for them. That's what that reminds me of. That's cool. Boy, this is already good, because it's reminding me of my childhood. This is the redeem code for, can I say FOTUS? FOTUS class armor, multiplayer emblem. FOTUS. That must be short for something. Unless it's not. And again, I may be showing my age. Eric Wood says, watching you from my hotel room in rainy Cancun for our honeymoon. Thanks for doing this, Chris. That is epic. Okay, you know what? I thought this was nerdy. You win. Eric, you win the internet today. This was good for me, but man, that's it. Come on, that is epic. That is epic. On your honeymoon? And you're watching another geek out over new hardware? That is awesome. Here's the headset. Looks a lot like the classic Xbox 360 headset. I've only played online once or twice. I'm not a big online game player, honestly, just because I don't usually do that well. Why would I want to brag about that? It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's not my thing. At least if I do it in Star Wars, I feel like, it's fun to not do well, because it's Star Wars, you're winning. There's the power adapter. There is the instruction booklet, the quick setup guide, and it looks to be very, very quick. And yes, again, it helps you in French. Shows you everything that you might need. This is an unboxing. This is a thorough unboxing, or at least I'm attempting to make it that way. The HDMI cable, the power brick that usually gets really, really hot. This thing, so that they can keep the Xbox itself smaller. We've got the remainder of the packaging. I don't think there's anything else in there. I don't believe so. A nice little cutout for the controller. Some legalities that the lawyers probably make them put in every package. And then we have the actual Xbox One ready to pop out of the box and into my car. Wait, was that 280s for everybody out there? Was that too far back? Alright, let's go ahead and lift this sucker out. And I do believe that would probably be the only thing that's left in the box. as I eschew the container. But I'm not going to throw that away for sure. Let me put it this way. The last time I played an Xbox 360, I sold them on a pretty good deal. I won a few of them in a contest years ago. And the last time I played, it was through composite cable. I never got the chance to play on the Xbox Elite, so I've never played over HDMI. At least with the Xbox. Alright, so let's see here. And I'm assuming there are tons of casual games that are still available on the Xbox One. I'm definitely a casual gamer. Whew. There's some nice material there. Important for packing. And very light paper. Ooh. And this is insanely stylish. This looks good. Just sitting there. Not even booting it up. That looks good. Wow. There's that side. Styled all the way around. There's, that would be the, oh, is that the USB port? And then the back, we've also got all the ports, more ports. Power adapter, HDMI, audio, optical audio, HDMI, a couple more USB ports. Looks like you have the IR out, network, and then on this side, more of the symbology and code numbers. See if I can tilt that. Sorry if you're not able to see that clearly. I do apologize. Part of the unboxing experience is having you with me. And then here's the front, with the front tray, and more symbols. Very blue. If you like blue and chromey blue and black and silver, this is the edition for you. Whoa! Chris, how are you going to be gaming now on your TV? By way of this. This is one way. This is the only... I have one Xbox 360 downstairs with a front faceplate that Major Nelson gave me eons ago. Yeah, Larry knows me. Or knows of me. He came over when I lived elsewhere, and we hang out for a while. We did a podcast back when that was a thing. Still kind of is. The Xbox logo up front. Very clean design. Very nice design. I like that. That reminds me of the Hive. Look at the honeycomb there. That little design. Slick. Very slick. I'm not going to be booting it up. I have to kind of move on with life, as it were. I am going to be setting it up, however. I've got Liz texting me all the comments that are coming in. Thank you for that. Let me see here. I don't want to miss anything. Alex Boston asks... Let me just read it from my phone. It'll be easier. Maybe it'll be easier. Dang, I thought that was going to be. You guys have long comments. Can you do more periscopes of you exercising? I haven't done a lot of exercise in recent months. I've been kind of experimenting. Still have lost weight. Thanks to Barnacles, a.k.a. Jerry Berg. He inspired me. And I've lost at least 20 pounds, if not closer to 25, possibly. But I don't have a scale. My scale broke, and I just refuse to buy a new one, even for $19. I'm like, I'm living fine without a scale, not knowing what my weight is. And I'm just being careful about what I eat. I only eat, coffee in the morning with heavy cream, real cream, bacon every so often, even though I guess that's not good for you anymore this year. Eggs with butter. Beer, of course, I gotta have my beer at night. And then meats and cheeses throughout the day. And I've lost 20 to 25 pounds. You can too. Gamer Guy 97 says, nothing is 280s unless you Rickroll us. And then that would be 280s. I remember that when it wasn't the Rickroll, okay? That's how old I am. When Rick Astley was, he was a pop idol sensation to some of us. Speary asks, your mic quality is awesome. What do you use? This is a Rode shotgun connected to a DV cam. And then Monster says, or asks later, can you give your thoughts on YouTube not paying the creators for a full month while there's a YouTube Red free trial? That's actually something I'm going to be diving into in TLDR, so you can tune in for that. You should subscribe to the podcast, or of course become a patron. That's my feeling. YouTube Red is not going to help a great majority of creators. If you really want to help your favorite creators, become their patrons. That's the best way to do it. As I said, I know a lot of people want to hear my tech advice, my thoughts on tech and technology and software and hardware and services, and I reserve a lot of that for the Locker Gnome Daily Report. So you can become a patron and you get all that. That's my answer to it. I have a specific answer to YouTube Red, but I'll be answering it in a TLDR episode. Multi-Smoke asks, I don't play Xbox, but I would buy one just for the look of that one. That's what I'm saying. It's stylish. I like technology that doesn't look like technology. I want it to blend into the background. I don't want, like, design that just smacks you in the face and says, I'm a gadget! I don't like that. Not a fan. I like a style like this. Very clean. Very Tron-y, and I can't wait to boot it up. I really can't. It's exciting. Minifig Man Cave. Hey, what's going on? Pretty shiny. It is shiny. Firefly, anybody? I became a fan of that, too. I binged on that and then became a fan and then understood all the references. Maybe that wasn't a Firefly reference. Maybe that was just me. Hey, it's Bosk. What's going on? Vader PS4 or this? Decisions. You know, I gotta go with the one that was sent to me by Aaron from Xbox. That is greater than the Darth Vader PS4. Hey, you know what? If I get to play games and I get to play Star Wars Battlefront, I am thrilled. Mark Young Wildlife Treasury says, Chris, that's what you're talking about before. Oh, Wildlife Treasury. I thought the username... I thought your username had Wildlife Treasury in it. Is that it? Is that it? Oh my god. Hang on. I gotta Google this. Or Bing it. I might Bing it. If this is it, oh my god. Oh man. Oh man, that's it. Oh. No way. You can even watch the old commercial. Wildlife Treasury cards. Oh man, I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna find them, man. I have to have them. I have to. Oh man, you just made my night. And yeah, keep in mind, I'm unboxing an Xbox One Halo 5 edition right here. That is epic. Oh man, that you even remembered that. Oh, I feel like I'm with friends right now. This is great. This is better than gaming. I love interacting with y'all. MF Doom asks, where's Major Nelson? Haven't seen him recently. Not sure. I'm sure he's busy, though. Juan Avina asks, will you be playing on the Xbox if you do make videos on it? Possibly. But as I said, I do a lot of iOS gaming as well. I don't know is the answer to the question. I don't play video games well, and I don't stream video game playing. So it's like, I do play video games well, but I get lost in them. I stop talking. I don't interact. I'm playing, right? I'm caught in the game. And plus, the games that I like to play, nobody else seems to like. Like, I don't necessarily play the blockbusters. I like the indie titles. I like, classic games, the retro stuff. I'm a huge retro fan. Huge retro fan. Hadi Yasin asks, you forgot the batteries. Oh, yeah, that's true. I did forget the batteries in the controller. Good call. So that's going to add a bit more weight to it. Let's see. There we go. It will add the weight of batteries. That is true. So that might change. It certainly would change the weight of things. Oh, okay. Good call. Next. Scott Fisher asks, you're on boring... Oh. Your unboxing videos are always amazing. Kudos to you. Thank you, Scott. Couldn't do it without you. Lucas Hahn asks, can you ask him how many batteries the controller takes? Looks like 2. Standard AA. And it does come with AA batteries as well. I believe I pulled those out. The funny thing is, it says hello from Seattle in there. A little Easter egg. Hello from Seattle. It's kind of fun. Your controller is saying hello. Before it even... You don't even know me. Hello from here. That's what you're saying. Thank you. Next question. Aska Deep Singh asks, what happened to Pirillo vlogs? They evolved. They're still the same. It's just now under a Geek Father title because that is who I am. That's, a clear expectation of what you're going to find. It's very family. It's not just Diana and myself. It's Diana, myself, Jedi, our dogs, life. We just felt that it was time to really put being a father at the center of what it was that I was producing. So they're still happening in this channel, and you can still watch them every single day. The Pirillo Vlogs channel is also there, and I want to publish a weekly video, likely record a Periscope of like a snack, and kind of interacting with everybody on Periscope there once a week. And then we'll post it to the Pirillo Vlogs YouTube channel. Because it's still got a pretty active following there. A lot of the geekier things usually land in not all, but a lot land in the Geek Lifestyles channel, which has a good following as well. But a lot of the TLDR live stream videos that I do happen over there. Alex Boston asks, Chris, why don't you get an SUHD Samsung Curve TV for your awesome room? Great question, but I've mentioned in TLDR before that I'm not really going to be buying any new TVs. Like, if it happens that I get a TV, awesome. If one breaks down, great. I'm actually using the same TVs I was using when I was playing on the Xbox. Like, just the flat Xbox, period. End of line. 10 years old, Panasonic plasma sets. You see them in the vlogs all the time. They work well. When they no longer work well, then I would likely have to upgrade. But I've been upgrading incrementally. TVs aren't things that I upgrade all that frequently. So I'm not going to spend money on a TV. Not where I choose to spend my resources. Bear56 asks, can you do more streams on YouTube? I do one every weekday. TLDR is a live video stream on YouTube, but just for the patrons. So it's kind of like my own personal YouTube Red. They don't get ads, and it's a direct support to our team. Hellbolt asks, well, there's a free game on Xbox that's a puzzler called Frozen Freefall. I've been playing that a lot. Okay, cool. I like that. I liked a lot of the classic Xbox casual games. Feeding Frenzy. I loved that game. If I could play it on the Xbox One, I'm never going to leave the house again. I never leave the house anyway. Peter Sa asks, and I apologize for slaughtering any names. Chris, are you getting and unboxing more Star Wars action figures? Yes! Not every single day. I unboxed the First Order Stormtrooper on the Assault Walker, the exclusive from Entertainment Earth the other day. That's on Facebook. I also unboxed the First Order Snowtrooper last night, the 6-inch Toys R Us exclusive, as well as the 6-inch, the one that came with the Snowspeeder. Those were also on Facebook. So I tend to do a lot of the Star Wars toy unboxings on Facebook right now. At this stage, I may end up doing them on YouTube at some point in the future. If I know that a lot of my community are also fellow Star Wars fans, I'd be more inclined to do them here than on Facebook. But right now, they're working very well on Facebook. They track very, very well, exceedingly well. So yeah, I'm getting new Star Wars figures all the time. Watch the vlogs. I'll tell you that every time because they show up in the vlogs. You'll see them there first. Peter also, well, is a good person for asking that question. But Fox Gaming asks, oh, it's Flawless Fox. Would love to make some gaming videos for your channel. You know what? I debated. This is what I wanted to launch. When I did different YouTube channels, it was a good idea at the time, I thought. Separating the vlogs, trying to do more edited videos in this classic channel. And ultimately what I discovered is I got to try to put everything back into one channel. The Pirillo Vlogs channel marches forward with, maybe a live Periscope, when we've got something that I think is worth talking about or interacting with you on. I want to do more live on YouTube with Diana, but sometimes getting our schedules coordinated, it's very difficult. It's tricky, especially with a child, Jedi's age. And then the Geek Lifestyles channel actually launched with the idea of getting a lot of creators to come together and doing things. So it's not without precedence. That's what I want to do with that separate channel, is to have many creators in one channel. I wanted to do that with this channel back in the day, like involving Marquez Brownlee and Lamar Wilson and a whole bunch of other people that are, well beyond anywhere that I could ever possibly hope to be. But it's always just trying new things and seeing what works. And I just like connecting with people. I like sharing life experiences. I like doing something like this because it gives me a chance to do something that I was going to do anyway, unbox something, unwrap something, and then have a conversation with everybody. My style of doing things is always radically different from the way other people do things. Mark Paulasuk asks, where can I get those lights in the background? As does Lucas Hahn. Love with the background lights. So those are Tix clocks. They are classic Chris Pirillo staple. They're no longer sold. The person who invented them was actually murdered in just a random murder years ago in the Bay Area. You might be able to get them. go.tagjag.com/Tix is where you might be able to get them. I actually repaired that one. It had a broken capacitor, and then I soldered a new one on. Hey, it's Bosk. Hey, I unfortunately am unable to be a patron. Anything else besides watching, liking, sharing videos I can do to support the channels? Yeah, just be there. Support. I always appreciate the likes and the shares and the comments. It just lets me know that I'm not just talking to the ether. And I always appreciate that. Adam Haslett says, let's get a Star Wars Battlefront Live gameplay with one of your favorite stouts. Dude, you do not want to see... You do not want to see me playing games sober. Trust me, you do not want to see me with a good stout and playing games. That would be epic. Oh man, that would be epic. Travis Zanuck asks, when are you going to do your TV show again? I don't think it's ever going to happen. But thank you for remembering that I did it a long time ago. Honestly, I enjoy doing this. I've never had a better time in talking technology than I have with my patrons. Doing the podcast for free for everybody. Doing the daily vlogs has been awesome. Doing videos the way that I've been doing them lately has been fun. It really has. It's not everything that I can do, obviously. And I want to actually create other campaigns to, double down on what you want from me even more, if that makes sense. Unfortunately, as a content creator, and YouTube even understands this, I'm not a YouTuber. Never have been, never will be. Remember, I've been in business for myself for 20 years. I've been in business longer than some of you have been alive. So, I've seen these trends. As a content producer, someone who loves sharing experiences, doing everything for free is not doable anymore. So I've been trying to bridge that gap, and I'm very, very grateful to get any support that I might get. Again, chrispirillo.com has more information. I hope to have further crowdfunding campaigns, because what I've done has worked very well, and a lot of creators have followed in my footsteps, and I'm happy to have provided that inspiration. I may be setting this up tonight, maybe over the weekend. I don't know yet. It's been a busy week. Right now I need to figure out how to order a set of the Wildlife Treasury cards. Man! The things that I remember. I'm old. I am old. MN Monster asks, do you watch any YouTubers daily? No. I watch a lot of the Star Wars stuff. I'll be honest with you. Everything else, as it comes into my stream, yeah, I'll watch videos off and on. But remember, as a producer, that's usually what I'm doing. I'm not watching as much, apart from, picking and choosing what I might watch. I'm usually producing. I'm doing things. So anything that I usually take in, it's I will tell you, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something that's Star Wars related. And now that I've been featured twice in the Star Wars YouTube channel, it means something to me. It's kind of like being featured in a Microsoft channel or an Apple channel, or it's that level of bigger than that, way bigger, because it's something that I've been happy about as a part of my life since I was younger than the Atari 2600. So, thank you, everybody. I am going to go ahead and wind down. I did only want to do this for like 10 minutes, so the fact that it's longer than 10 minutes, I thank you. I didn't have anything to do with that. You're asking some pretty good questions. Someone's asking if I'm going to go as a Star Wars character for Halloween. You should watch the video I posted today in this channel, how to have a Star Wars Halloween, and you could guess. And if you'd like to know, well, you can watch the corresponding vlog for that day. Thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in. Thanks to all of my patrons. Thanks to Liz for feeding me those little bubbles you saw popping in there, feeding me your questions and your comments. I appreciate your support. I love you. I appreciate you. And, oh, man, you're killing me now. Okay, Liz, don't send me any more questions, because I want to answer or address these. Mark Young says, I've seen it too, Chris. Been seeing it while I was watching the show Pinwheel. I hope you remember that too. Pinwheel, pinwheel, spinning around. Look in my pinwheel and see what I found. Pinwheel, pinwheel, breezy and bright. Spin me good morning and spin me good night. Pinwheel. I know, you can't do that on television, which, by the way, was filmed in Canada. Just don't say the words water or I don't know. Trust me, I can go retro on y'all. I love doing it. The Caped Nerd Satyr asks, are you still enjoying the Star Wars comic from Marvel? I am. You do see them in the vlogs. I know I keep bringing that up, but it's true. This is like daily life. Yes. Every one of them. I told my comic supplier, I said, just if it's Star Wars, just put it in the box. Can't wait for Vader Down. Have yet to read the 4th edition of Shattered Empire. Looking forward to it. It's sitting in my nightstand, or on my nightstand, really. Thank you. Now, as I was saying before, it still holds true. Thank you. I love you. I appreciate you. But at this point, I'm going to leave you to your own devices.